Hi, my name is Chris. I'm actually at one of the call centres based in London. Now I'm here to see and find out what goes on behind these calls and if they are really anonymous. Before we go on, before we start, I want to paint a picture for you and ask you today, what would you do if your family, whether it's your cousin, brother, sister, got hurt in the gun crime or in some sort of crime in London? What would you do? How would you feel? Would you feel scared? Would you feel like a snitch? Would you feel like you don't want to get involved? Would you feel like it's part of that police? Do you reckon it's the service? Well, let's find out. I'm here to ask some questions with Louise. Right, but now, so Louise, when someone makes a call, what actually happens? Could you tell me?
So someone calls up, we answer the phone, Crimestoppers, so we've got no idea where the caller's calling from, what type of phone it is, if they're in a phone box, if they're on a home phone.
Well, a lot of the time, a lot of kids feel that it's going to get traced or
there is still a fear, yeah, and there's that kind of 30-second rule, you're going to trace it, but we're not the police, we don't have the facility to do that, so everything is completely anonymous.
Well, is there anything you can actually tell any of the kids or the young kids out there to actually make them feel a little bit more sort of safer in calling, because a lot of them are scared actually as well to call
I mean,
up.
I think the big thing for us is, Crimestoppers has been operating in this country for 20 years now, and there's never been a case where anyone's been identified.
Okay. Well, how about certain information then? A lot of the time when you call up, certain information gets back to the police, whether is it confidential what gets said?
Yeah, basically what comes through to us is the information, we call it a sanitisation. So, when you're having a conversation with a caller, you try and be informal with them and have a chat. But there are some things that we don't include in our reports. We would never include whether the person was male or female. Sometimes, it's easy to say, oh, my brother's doing this, or, I know this person. None of that's included on our reports.
What you say, nothing can come back to you, nothing's traced back to you, we don't record it or anything like that. The main part of your ringing is obviously you want this person to stop. So as much information as you can give on that person is just going to help. The more information, the more likely it's for an arrest. So what we do is take all the information that's in rough, ask them any questions we can, and just try and think of a way that we can pinpoint this person to obviously apprehend them and to investigate. And once we've done that, we just go on, this is the charter that we use. Then we go into the force receiving, and it'll be London. So it was in London, and then we go to offences then, and see there's loads of offences. And then all we put is the states. And when you're finished writing whatever you've told me, we just go down to here and take hand. These are different forces that take the information from all over the country.
Okay.
And so we find which one we're going to, and obviously that's going to go straight to the Met in London. And then just to close that.
So there's no calls,
nothing.
No coming back, no tracing the numbers?
There's nothing. It's like you've never rang. Nobody will ever know. And that's what we do.
Thank you very much, Debbie.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. So a lot of the time, a lot of the kids feel like they're snitching, or sort of dry snitching as they call it, certain times now.
Yeah, I know where you're coming from, and the thing is with that, it's you're doing it for yourself, you're doing the right thing, and no one need know about it. I mean, and again, that's the big thing with Crimestoppers, because you are anonymous.
And that's the kind of things that a lot of the kids need to see and feel at the moment. A lot of them don't feel that at the moment. So is that a sort of sense of when you're talking to them, you give them that encouragement?
Oh yeah, all the time. And the main thing is, we're not the police. And when they phone up, yeah, we'll ask questions and we'll try and guide them through the information. But we're not here to interrogate anyone. And we're not recording as well, so we're not going to kind of play things back and write the reports. It's literally a conversation. It's a phone call between them and one other person. And when they put the phone down, that's it.
That's it.
That is
so
it
there's
completely.
no going to court, there's no taking...
Because we can't identify the person. And it's as simple as that. And on our report it will say a caller. So we don't know if it's a boy, a girl, whatnot. We have no idea.
No age group.
We don't say about accents, nothing.
Okay. Thank you. That's it. I'm just finishing at the Crimestoppers Bureau, Crimestoppers charity. So I feel it's anonymous. The calls are anonymous. I spoke to Debbie, Louise, and we found out if the calls are actually anonymous and what actually happens to the calls. So what do you think? It's down to you now. Call 0800 555 111.